MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Here's D. Gordon now. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year and keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. He's really quite a ball player. He's been on base a lot this year, and when he gets on, he's always looking to steal a bag. He's stolen 30 already this season, and we're not even finished yet.
In is Christian Yelich. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Sharp ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Stepping up now, Justin Bour. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Arlene Garcia, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big night.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see the werewolf, Jason Worth, take the field.
He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. Now the pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, David Peralta.
Stepping in, David Peralta. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. His line against Justin Verlander, just a 1 for 9. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Tulo now. Tulowitzki, once a Toronto Blue Jay. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Herrera's there. And the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Still nothing. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! Two-run home run off the bat of Michael Franco. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Here's Jason Worth.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Gordon is up with it.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass, but let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Hard hit ball to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Breaking ball in for a strike. So 1-1. Right field. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Philly. The William Penn statue above City Hall here in Philly as we're set for inning number 3. Martin Prado now as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Jarlin Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, D. Gordon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2. Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Reyes has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman.
Now batting, Rhys Hoskins. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This is for Prado down at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Jason
So
Worth.
the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he rips it on the ground to second. Gordon is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. After the break. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. So striding in, Carmen Lopez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Verlander, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Into the box now, David Peralta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Yelich. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Martin Prado now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Prado, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Harleen Garcia. He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Garcia is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, he's running. Strike taken to throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They're down 2-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Ready for another chance? Michael Franco comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Dylan Peters enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Jason Worth will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. So this is foul for the first strike. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Justin Bohr. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Troy Tulowitzki. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tulowitzki over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Three and 0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lopez is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies stepping in and ready for another shot. Harmon Lopez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. Hernandez ranges to his left. And that's the second out. Digging in now, Martin Prado. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Prado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Scooped up. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. One left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Severino Gonzalez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Gonzalez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He's set. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0. Hit to first. Tulowitzki for one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. Prado is there for it. And that's the third out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. D. Gordon will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So digging in now, Christian Yelich. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. In there, 0-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 2-0 finish today. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Verlander earns victory number 22 this campaign and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, they left 3 men on base. Time to the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.